Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Desailly. Thuram. Engages and forces him off the ball. Desailly. But it's Thuram. Quality ball. Vieira. Here's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Messi ventures forward. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lahm gets into a good position. Lahm plays... Terrific effort! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a little off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Floated through. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pirlo. And here's Nunez. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. There's the shot! And that's in! Inter are back in business! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Inter Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rice. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Nunez. Messi. Crosses it in. Well, that's been dealt with. And this is Roberto Carlos. Cross into the towering header. Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Messi quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Swings in across. Played out towards the right wing. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Argentina have their lead.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
And it's
minuti
Lam.
di recupero.
Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Messi. And the counter is on. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So the action resumes. Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Roberto Carlos. Hangs impressive. Oh, he's hit the bar. And they're back on the ball again. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Desailly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Done delicately. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pirlo. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely bit of skill. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Maldini. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Darwin. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cleared away. Tries to pass it through. Kvaratskhelia. Great vision. And this is Nedved. He's shifted. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Maldini. Nedved has found the net here, of course. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Lahm with the short one. Aimed at the far side. Oh, greatly! It's hit the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Pirlo knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Roberto Carlos succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 41.
So we have movement on
Numero
both
5.
benches.
Lasciano il campo
Inter
per
Milan
il
drag
numero
themselves
22.
back again.
Pirlo.
Well, at this stage,
Il numero
Peter, it's
80.
going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Romario! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Takes the shot! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
4 minuti di recupero.
4 extra minutes added on. And it's Figo. That's a good run he's making there. He's found a way through. Driven in. And that has been knocked clear. Ronaldinho. Oh, they can break here. Ronaldinho. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
And
Argentina.
few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So things are underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw in. Pirlo. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of... Nunez! Goal! Argentina! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ibrahimovic. Messi. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Darwin. And here's Haaland. And he welcomes it in. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Lahm. Now who's going to be first to this? Argentina very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Bullet. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. Lahm gets on his bike and on the move. Nunez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Lahm. Pirlo has created one goal already. Vieira. Look at the space here. And the shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Haaland! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here. De Rossi. Now it's Inzaghi. Vieira. Pirlo. Here's Roberto Carlos. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ibrahimovic. And here's Nunez. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Opts to play it back. Filippo Inzaghi. Cruyff. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
I'm afraid
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So, into the second half. Pirlo. Vieira. Filippo Inzaghi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Thuram. Vieira. Pirlo. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. But where it came from. Good read, needed to be. Filippo Inzaghi. Bullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Lahm gets into a good position. Terrific effort! And he's stuck it away! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's Inzaghi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Nicely aimed pass. And now they can string out a defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. De Rossi. And it's Gullit. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lahm. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos has... There's the header! And that's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Messi coming on to a rapturous reception.
Messi.
It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. De Rossi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Pirlo. Gullit. Takes on his marker. Time and again they are repelled. Pirlo. Half an hour gone in the second half. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi. Caught offside that time. Messi going like a man possessed at the moment. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira proves too strong. Messi. Lahm. Desailly demonstrating his defensive quality there. Desailly pulls off and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cafu plays it all the way forward. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Darwin. Vieira. And it's Lahm. Drives, impressive jump! Goal! Argentina! The first significant strike. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Foot in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Pirlo. Looking for options. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. In towards the back stick. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's tidy. Driving through the middle. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Desailly. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nunjan, surely! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Argentina are doing very... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. Thuram. Desailly. Oh, good read. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pirlo. Pirlo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. A header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. And it's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. Quality ball. Cafu. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo, right, Shevchenko. Silvestre. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Argentina get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good effort! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Pick that one out. It was a bullet. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. So things are underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show? Oh no, what has happened here? Now who's going to be first to this? Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, hang on. Goal! Argentina! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to pass it through. Well, that has not gone well. Desailly. Here's Vieira. Now it's Darwin. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Great defending, strong and determined. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Darwin. Vieira. Now it's Owen. Looking for the run. Dink through. Argentina very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cruyff. Owen! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And Messi! And a neat finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ferdinand does well to get it back. Now that's well seen too. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Darwin. Vieira. No, he's not getting past him there. Cruyff. Vieira. Pirlo. Mateus. Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was quick to react. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lahm. Mateus. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm ventures forward. He's got away. Lahm. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's tidy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Haaland! Oh, it's come off the upright. Beckham. Pirlo. And it's Beckham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, por favor, muevan todos los autos que estén estacionados alrededor del estadio.